Okay, in literally the past 20 minutes on this live stream, CZ has talked about and addressed SafeMoon. He was in a live stream, currently still is when I'm recording this video, with Maren Altman, another big crypto YouTuber and influencer in general. In today's video, we're going to be talking about all of this, the price skyrocketing up on SafeMoon, exactly what this means. But I'm going to go ahead and play the first clip for you of 3 clips of CZ addressing and talking about SafeMoon and give you my thoughts on exactly what it means.
How do you feel about the trends and things like SafeMoon and meme coins that have been particularly built on BSC? Like I think it's just almost very entertaining and ironic. Like you build something and then you see it used, you know, with TikTok, investors, and what are your sentiments and feelings about just seeing that?
Oh, it's great. It's great to see that because it's even greater because I'm not involved in any of those projects. So it's like
you're not involved in SafeMoon? I thought I saw that you were involved. I'm confused.
No, I'm absolutely not involved. Okay. So I'm absolutely not involved in SafeMoon at all. I don't even know who the founders are. I never talked to them, etc. This is not to diss them, but I have no idea who built that project. I actually don't even know what they do in a lot of detail, etc. But it's great. So number one is I actually didn't do much for Binance Smart Chain. It's built by a community of developers. We did provide funding for it, and now that is there. There's a lot more new projects going on there, which I don't know about, but they're helping the entire ecosystem grow. It's fantastic.
Okay, so I thought that wasn't too bad at all. One, it shows that he knows about SafeMoon, and 2, it shows that he doesn't mind those projects. If he actually hated the project or didn't like it or had some sort of beef with it, as he said, he doesn't know much about it, but he likes projects that are bringing eyes to Binance Smart Chain. Of course, why wouldn't he? Projects like SafeMoon, which are built on Binance Smart Chain, are just bringing more eyeballs, more investors, and more volume to Binance and to people like CZ. So it's pretty clear that he would enjoy those kind of projects and, projects such as SafeMoon, which are blowing up and bringing more eyes into the crypto space in general. Now, this second clip also links to listing of coins. So I'm going to go and play that for you right now, as I think this one's a bit more juicy.
We also treat projects on Binance Smart Chain with a little bit of a favoritism when it comes to Binance.com listings. We do review Binance Smart Chain projects at a much higher priority because it's actually easier for us to integrate from a wallet perspective to turn on deposit withdrawals. If it's a Binance Smart Chain token, it's just like that. There's no development. Whereas if it's a new blockchain, if it's some other strange smart contract on some other blockchain, then it requires more development. We do have a little bit of a preferential treatment to some of the projects on Binance Smart Chain, and we make it pretty public. But I'm not involved in those things, but it's fantastic to see it grow.
Okay, so if you don't really know, SafeMoon is part of a Binance Smart Chain. Now, as CZ said there, it doesn't necessarily mean anything. It doesn't mean that SafeMoon is going to get listed immediately. It doesn't even mean that SafeMoon will get listed on Binance. All it means though is projects such as SafeMoon have a bit more of an easier way and an easier path to get listed on Binance. As CZ has said before, it's really about the amount of users. They list projects that users want, that have a high volume, and of course he also said that systems and projects which are on Binance Smart Chain such as SafeMoon have that higher probability to get listed just because they're less taxing to go ahead and audit and look through and see if they're a project that they want to list because they're already kind of built on that infrastructure that Binance has made. But also it is key to note that CZ isn't the one who does the listing process. He doesn't go in there and pick the coins that get listed on Binance. That's a whole different separate wing. And as he said, he doesn't particularly know much about SafeMoon, so it probably means that he individually is not overly invested into the project or overly knows about it. But the fact that he does know about it means he has heard the community calling, and the fact that he didn't go in and shut it down immediately is a positive sign. It does not, I want to make this extremely clear, mean that SafeMoon will get listed on Binance, but it is a positive step in the right direction if it wanted to. And then we've got this one last clip as well asked about SafeMoon, which I'll play for you now.
So incredible to go from seeing really only serious content to my audience that never once was interested in finance asking about SafeMoon, Moon, whatever the next things are that blow up on BSC. So you're telling me that you do not chart these things on PooCoin and trade them yourself then?
No, absolutely not. Yeah, I'm also not a trader, so
yeah.
I'm actually a very poor trader. So I did try to trade at one point, much earlier in my career.
I don't think anything too crazy there. I think it's a positive step in the right direction. They know about SafeMoon. CZ knows about the project. It knows that it exists, and yeah, dispelling a lot of myths about him potentially. I think users thinking that he was invested in SafeMoon because it was built on BSC. I don't know, but just as important as all of this news, let's go ahead and relate all of this to the price of SafeMoon, because it's also doing some crazy things right now, which I want to talk about, which I feel like is just as important as CZ mentioning SafeMoon right now. So let's get on to that. As you can see, the buying volume after this is just astronomical. I mean, it's going crazy. We have currently broken that other level of resistance, which I was talking about in the video that I just made a few hours ago, which I stated will be really, really key if SafeMoon wants to go ahead and push up and make new all-time highs. The next level that we're going to have to contest is at this 6.0 range right here. And I feel like with CZ just talking about Binance, it's probably going to be a pretty major catalyst, as well as the AMA coming out. But yeah, it's really great. We did not see SafeMoon stop at this 5.0 range. I was scared that it was going to bounce off this and bounce back down of this resistance level. It hasn't. So the prices continue to push up. Now, of course, this is complete speculation, but just the fact that he's mentioned it probably, I mean, God, you know, Twitter and the community probably shoot up the price. So I want to make this very clear. Please be careful, okay? Because in no way am I making this video to say that SafeMoon is getting listed on Binance. I want to make that crystal clear. Obviously, it'll be great if it is, but please don't invest on the fact that you think it will, because once again, it's just all so out there right now, and there's no facts. There's no, okay, it is or it isn't. But I just thought I'd update you because it obviously is positive that he didn't shut down the project immediately, that he knows what it is, and then he does have a bit of a favor towards projects built on Binance Smart Chain, which SafeMoon is, and of course also projects which have a large volume of users, which I think SafeMoon obviously does as well. In terms of a very quick technical analysis as well, which is really important for this price increase to occur, that next resistance level once again coming at that 6.0 range, and then it's going to be 7.0, 8.0, and 9.0. In terms of the RSI, we can see it is in this overbought channel right now. That's not too bad, as we've seen it has gone into this overbought channel and stayed there for multiple days. And we actually see here, when it goes into that overbought channel for multiple days, it usually means a bull run's going up. So it is looking like, I mean, if you look at the trajectory, the previous times we had this and it goes ahead and sets above, it's pretty clear what happens. We are due another big bull run in the market. And as you can see, the similar thing happened back here where we had this previous big bull run and an all-time high, is we go ahead and push out of this RSI and stay there. So if you can see this RSI staying in this overbought territory, it is relatively healthy. It just means that the price, is going up very rapidly, having a big move up. But obviously, please be warned as well, because when this RSI goes into the overbought territory, it does come back down. As we can see, it always comes back down. But I think a load of catalysts are happening right now for SafeMoon. I mean, this CZ thing will obviously help it, but the AMA coming out, SafeMoon wallet coming out, Doge killing it, all of these things are really linking up. And obviously just the fact that we were kind of due a bit of a movement up with SafeMoon as well after this big increase got digested in the market. MACD as well, just to quickly update you on that obvious bullish cross being formed right now. Not really looking like it's going to go ahead and form a bearish cross at the moment. We can see those lines are just staying apart, which is really, really great to see. We can see a very similar thing happened as well with this all-time high. We just need the lines to stay apart. Whenever we have a big push up, we usually have a little bit of a correction for a few hours. The price finds its footing, and then obviously the users and investors. So this big cross will happen at any of these resistance points. So we might see it going a bit bearish at the 6.0 mark, this MACD, crossing at the 6.0 mark, or the 7.0 or the 8.0 or that all-time high. That's what happened here actually with the previous push up at the all-time high. We had a pretty major bit of resistance. It went ahead and kind of consolidated the price before it pushed up, but all looking very positive for SafeMoon, looking like a bit of a bull run. Now with all of this hype going on, guys, please be careful, man. Please be careful. Look, if you look at the past, okay, we are due a bull run, but also if you look at the past, it's going to crash like it always does when we hit this big all-time high and when we have a ton of hype. It's really exciting, but please, don't be getting on that boat too late if you are going to invest. Once again, none of this is financial advice, and please be careful, please be vigilant, don't be scared to occasionally take up profits to go and cover that initial investment if you don't have a lot of money, and please don't be investing any money you can't afford to lose. It's really exciting when we go ahead and look like we're having a big push up and a big bull run and we've got loads of catalysts, but also when there's this big push up, is always going to be a push down and people will get burnt. So please just, don't be stupid with these investments, and please do your own due diligence as well. Don't just listen to me. Go and do your own research, look at the charts and make sure you're not investing any money you can't afford to lose. Also on the volume front as well, the volume has started to rapidly pick up as well. So that's really positive. As you can see here, we're in the millions of volume right now. And when we were in the millions of volume right now, that's when we had this big bull run. Thanks so much for watching. If you want more live updates on SafeMoon, you can join the Telegram with the link in the description. Subscribe to the channel if you have enjoyed this video and found it useful. Drop a like in it. Most importantly though, have a great day. Good luck with your investments and goodbye.